Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Straight.
Coming as on your
You know, Australia's changed since I was a kid. Australia, when I was a kid, was, this is the Flying Doctor calling Waylon Base. Come in, please. Can you remember? You remember that?
Yeah.
It was.
Skippy.
What's that, Skippy? What's that? Johnny's fallen down the mine. He's going to have to wait till I finish my song. When Jeff suggested this, I was telling my daughter about this, and I said to her, I was just doing my Australian thing, and I said to her, I'm as dry as an aloes jocks. She said, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. You can't say that. And of course, it's completely changed Australia since when I was a kid. You know, I'm sort of Crocodile Dundee. You call that a knife? Sort of, you know, they're all men in Australia, and now they go to wine bars. I'm thinking, dry as an aloes jocks. You can't say. You've now got to say, dry as an native Australians, native Scotsman strap. And it doesn't have the punch, does it? You know what I'm talking about?
What about the dry as a medieval monk's manuscript?
Yep, well there you go. He knows, he comes from there. So, anyway, this is from the, I think this is probably, I don't know where this song came from. I recorded it from, there used to be a Wally Whiten, used to do Country Meets Folk. I don't know if you remember that. Years and years ago. And I used to record that. And this is one that I recorded. I think I might have done it once. Anyway, I knew this song, and I knew it must be Australian because it's got dingoes in it, and I don't think you get them anywhere else. So it must be from the sort of criminal side of Australia. It goes right back to that. I'm not going to do it with an Australian accent, but... Don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask me what I've done. Don't ask me why I'm pale and frail and sallow. You never get much nourishment. You never see the sun. Born in the shadow of the gallows. Who's gonna pray a prayer for me? Who will stop to cry? Who will shout that I'm a jolly fellow? When the dingoes chew my feet away and the crows peck out my eyes. Born in the shadow of the gallows. Well, the jailer looked me in the eye and he said, be straight and true. He read me rules he knew I wouldn't follow. So I nicked his watch that evening. Well, what else do you do? Born in the shadow of the gallows. Who's gonna pray a prayer for me? Who will stop to cry? And who will shout that I'm a jolly fellow? When the dingoes chew my feet away and the crows peck out my eyes. Born in the shadow of the gallows. Well, you tell me that you love me, and I believe you do. You feed me lies you know I just can't swallow. And so you Sunday Christians, I'll be spitting down at you. Swinging in the shadow of the gallows. Well, who's gonna pray a prayer for me, and who will stop to cry? Who will shout that I'm a jolly fellow? When the dingoes chew my feet away and the crows peck out my eyes. Born in the shadow of the gallows. When I'm hung, cut me down, bury me real deep. 'Cause if you go and dig my grave too shallow, well, my voice will rise like thunder and I'll wake you from your sleep. Drag you to the shadow of the gallows. pray a prayer for me, and who will stop to cry? Who will shout that I'm a jolly fella when the dingoes chew my feet away and the clothes back out mine? Born in the shadow of the gallows.